Bro, do you see how filthy this is? Oh, son. You see my pants too, bro? I've been going through so many like sweatpants. I'm just pulling out whatever I got. I'm only farmer wearing some Nike Supreme, dog. What up? How you living, Chad? I don't even got the mic on. Here, it's gonna sound better. Okay, is that better? All right. But ironically enough, I'm walking my own trail right now at the crib, bro. At your crib. But I actually don't want to talk about the farm. I have a lot to talk about with it, but I want to talk about the long term. Okay. And I did buy Intel for the long term, and we are rebuilding the long term. So I don't want to waste any time. I don't want to play around. I love you. Okay. And God is good. And I try to make this channel, this one right here, we have the live streaming channel, but I wanted this to be simple this year, and I don't want anybody to fall behind. And it's fun that we're getting a compound and all that, but the real exciting part too, we get to rebuild the long term. And for those of you who felt like you missed out, who felt like this is extremely, we could chill under the tree, baby, and all of that, man. I really hope you take advantage of this opportunity. And really, all it takes is following along only a few times a month, if that, once a month at minimum, if not once every like 3 months. So yeah, the mic died, but I could drive under the tree and finish the video. I think that still works. So like I was saying, man, it only takes one time a month, if that, to follow along. And we have a plan. We've been executing this plan live for everybody, and I want it easy to digest. I want it easy to get. We have so many ways to do it, just because anybody can really do it at any scale. We got a lead this year by preparing and going slow like we always did, and we talked about keeping that lead, and we did, and we built up cash and all that. So I used it on Intel, and we're going to still be following along with that plan. But what I really want to highlight is that this is easy to get, it's easy to digest, and now we are rebuilding one of these accounts. So if you felt like you missed out on anything, this is the opportunity to really get involved, and I hope that you do. And it, just like I'm saying, it reminds me of my sister, and we built Colt's sister. This account has done phenomenal. And why this account is inspiring, because she never ever raised the deposit. She kept it at $200 over the last couple of years. She only wanted to start at the top like everybody else. She quit when it went down, and thankfully, autopilot and simple, once a month. Obviously, I'm the one who helped her with it, but that is what kept her in the game even this year. And this year has been extremely difficult, and this is why I want it to be so easy and digestible, because a lot of people freaked out. There's been a lot of false market narratives, and it has cost a lot of people, even my own sister. At the beginning of the year, she sent me all of this, and I know maybe I sound a certain way. It's funny, like back then maybe I sounded arrogant like a jackass, but at the end of the day, it really had the world's difference, not only in her performance, if she left out and like actually ran away from the market like she wanted to, versus, just like I'm saying, this is who I'm thinking about, the hope for people who want to get started. And when they, if you waited for things to get stable, now everything is a lot more expensive, and you don't have the same opportunity and deals, and it could be very discouraging. And right now, with all-time highs, people think they can't do it or start. I disagree, and that's what I'm saying. I really want you to follow along, because there is still deals, and we can start and build and do exactly what got us in the lead and what has been keeping us there. So I hope you guys all follow along. And like I'm saying, now we added Intel. I've always liked this one. I bought it at the end of last. I wanted to be the CEO, believe it or not. Now we got a farm, but we like this one, and I even thought I would be buying this towards the end of the year or next year. A lot of people would ask me about it, and I would say, Intel's like a 2026 name. That's probably how long it'll take for Lip Bhutan to turn it around. And now this government stake rumor, the government taking a stake like they did with MP, I think that speeds up the timeline. So I used the cash that we have on it. I like growth. We needed growth with how we were looking, so I think it's good, but I don't know if I would call it the diamond. I would definitely think it's worthwhile of my money. I already wanted to hold it for 10 years, and the space, the chips, and all of it, and now the government involvement, I really do like it. It is kind of China-esque, but we're gonna make some money off of it. We made money on China too, actually, so shout out to long term. But all in all, I don't think it's the diamond, but I definitely think it's a gem. It's not too often that something like this happens. So that kind of mixed in perfectly with the long-term thesis I was already thinking about. So I decided to make an ad. We've only added NVO as well as who was the other one? Pizza. Papa John's is here. So now didn't have to do much. We'll see where this changes and then go back to building cash. I still like all the names, like the UPS. Pepsi went up already, and there's been a lot of awesome and great names this year. But now we got to go back to building cash because once again, I'm fully invested. So little by little, we'll see where it leads us. And now, too, the big account, and that's what's crazy because it hasn't even been a month. Now this is what the months are. It's actually been 1 month since we've got the farm, did all of that. So like I'm saying, you get to be a part of this rebuild, and I'm excited to see where this goes. And I am going to be using the template of the YouTube account, which is now, that was the small account, now it's the big account. It's going to stay the big account for a while, but I'm going to use that template, you know, how we were building the cash, you know, the same names we bought, the exposure, because that is what we did. So looking for value, going to build around that, and we will see where it takes us. But now let's talk about the farm. I'm gonna go out. It's hot out here. So yeah, and maybe the mic will be charged. All right, so on to the farm. You you guys have no idea. I'm super stoked. Is it weird if I film in the bed, bro? Because I already christened this place. And I know some of you are gonna take that weird, but like I've already like lived here. I wouldn't live in anything that y'all wouldn't that I would tell you to live in. I streamed out of here. I killed it. I made it. We did a lot, and we bought intel even in the farm, bro. So it's already special. I approve. I love it. Super relaxing. I've been talking about that. So, like I'm saying, I'm super excited because now we are going to get a advanced start on the whole process of getting everybody out here. So you're hearing about it now. What I'm going to do first, we're going to send out a link to the stream alerts. So those of you who are interested can begin the process to start planning to be here for August 28th, the last weekend of March, all the way to that Sunday. And then we're going to talk about it on the watch list throughout the week. And on the stream, I'm also going to give out some of the links there for other people to get going. And then I'm going to have another video towards on this channel where if we haven't filled the 50 spots by then, that's it. But I am assuming that the spots are going to fill up and fill up quickly. And the price is going to be total. We talked about it. And really, to cover everything, it's going to be about $200 a person. But we talked about it on stream. I'm going to add a buffer. There's going to be, I'm sure, half of you, it's going to be nothing. The other half, and people are going to want some other stuff down the line. And to plan ahead for the future, I already told y'all I'm going to jump it up to 300 so that could account to anything and give us a little bit of wiggle room. Pretty much, I'm going to cover all of the operating expenses. We already put down the down payment. And then, yeah, like I said, these events, that'll either cover the mortgage. And if that doesn't work, we're going to go to Airbnb, or the latest idea that we got was with dogs. Somebody showed me this thing for like, we're making like a dog park, and it's like Airbnb for like property, and you could rent out spaces to dogs. Or I kind of want to make a dog rescue and even get like one type of breed and then mix it in with like another broader rescue. We have a lot of space. Everyone likes dogs. I'm familiar with dogs, and I don't know, it could be something cool. We were talking about that, or even like Rover dog sitting is a big business, and this would be like I said, if we find the right people and all that. So like I'm saying, we're gonna get ideas and be able to move forward once we have people out here, and that's kind of why. So like I'm saying, the sign up process and like really confirming the first 50, the cost, like I'm saying, $300 per person. And it's like, yo, if you have any questions about that, you don't like it or not, maybe down the line we could discuss that. But for this meeting, I think there's going to be a lot. And like I'm saying, we did like the Range Rover thing or the box and all of that. And we had a lot of demand there. And I think some of you are down regardless. And there's a certain core group. So I appreciate you guys. I really do. And that's why I think it's going to be a fun time. And I think you guys are going to help me out with this in a way too. And now that's like our next dilemma. Is it weird if I lay down? My arm is getting tired, bro. But yeah, and it's a nice view. So I don't know. It's good for me. It's good for me to look out here and film this. But this is I don't think I ever filmed a video like this. But the I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Oh yeah, the problem. So like I got everything figured out. like a decent amount. I had a busy weekend. I have a lot of clips I can show you. I went to HOA meetings. We zoned off a little bit more of the property there. I saved a bird. We had to get more things, and then now, like I even talked about it on stream. And what do you guys want? It seems like you guys want to help me out with it because there's stuff that I bought, and like I'm kind of pretty much gonna like I have different like sleeping setups, and we got to talk about that too in the expectation because I have stuff that I ordered. I could have people that I gotta pretty much pay to build it and have it set up for when you guys get here. Obviously, like the all the real infrastructure is already done, but yeah, I could either pay someone to do it or I could give some of you guys the opportunity to show off a little bit, and then again, we could do like some team buildings out here. Here's like, and then there's stuff like this, bro. This is like, I don't know. I think it'd be fun to work together with some of this stuff. You let me know. Taking these signs. You know why? I went to an HOA meeting and they told me about the crackheads. So yeah, bro. And I got somebody bulldozing. But yeah, bro. I'm gonna see you soon, Chad. I have a lot of stuff. See, I don't know. Do you guys want me to like hire somebody to do these projects, or do you want to do them with me? It's like arts and crafts, but it's like real estate shit. Oh man, it's beautiful. It is about to be sunshine. Bed here. All right, I'm gonna film in here instead, bro. I don't know, man. I can't. That was weird. I never filmed like that. But yeah, the next thing is like actually how we're gonna do it. So 50 people, and here's the deal, man. Like I'm saying, kind of the problem is that I think I could have a lot of it set up, but I think the other part of it, bringing this to life, the vision, I think again, I need help is something I've discovered with all of it. It's just so big, bro. It's massive. And then again, I think some of you guys would want to do this, and then we could all work together and kind of see what we discover. Because I just discovered more concrete and slabs and all these different things. So when it's all said and done, I'd have an expectation to chill for the weekend and bring your long term, and we're gonna have a lot of discussions and many other things, but also too, like now the sleeping, we're going to fit as many people as we can in the house. We're only going to have about 3 showers. So 50 people over 2 days. You got to figure out how to do that. I got a big hose and some other things that we could do. And then uh, like tents. I ordered one tent. So do you want me to build that for you? It's a big tent. I could order 5 of them. Like I'm saying, I don't know if you guys are going to like these tents. I don't know if we should go all out and do all these things. So that's where I'm saying, like, I could get like one of each. You let me know, but then we might have to work to build them. And then anything else that can't fit in any of the houses, you guys are going to have to camp either in one of these tents if you want to bring an RV or trailer as we go through this process over the next couple weeks and approving you and doing the background check, then you will let us know and then we could have that. We have a lot of spots for RVs and shit like that. So yeah, but the expectation shouldn't be high. And like I'm saying, even then, $300 a person. That's in like Southern California. Like this is like not even. I think Motel 6 is more expensive. So yeah, this is like a real yurt Joshua Tree situation that you're getting here. So I don't know. And then again, too, and it's like if you don't want to pay $300 or it's like too much, like I don't want you if traveling across the country and spending a lot is already going to be out of the budget, then 300 is not going to work either way. So that's something. And then again, doesn't mean you can't come here eventually. I do want to like, let's get you a plan. Let's work and let's get some stuff to long term and savings. This should be a good goal for everybody. And then for some of you who've already been a part of it, now like let's do it, man. In 2 weeks, a week now. I don't even. Yeah. So you let me know. My girl just got here. So yeah, Chad. And then again, I could show you more, but like I can't at this point. It's like everyone. So yeah, I think at this, you know, the process. Stream alerts. We're gonna send it out. Be on the watch list this week, as well as the live, and then next week will pretty much be the final video. And then after that, that's it, bro. It's gonna be live, like for real. So get ready, baby.